Scrolling through social media, you might have seen the footage that triggered a massive global response in 2026. A stray dog named Wang Wang and her puppies, tortured in Jieyang, China. The shock of witnessing that cruelty is a natural reaction. The abusers in that video walked free. Because they were under 14, they faced no criminal charges, but they also escaped justice because of a total absence of national laws protecting companion animals in China. Outrage is a starting point, but it fades quickly. To make lawmakers listen, you have to move beyond the initial reaction and into a strategy for advocacy. Organizing around specific, high-pressure targets allows you to help build a permanent legal foundation that works to prevent future cruelty. The first step is to define the exact legal goal. Instead of general calls for justice, the demand must be for a companion animal protection law. Under China's current civil code, pets are legally classified as personal property. They lack the specific protections afforded to humans or even certain categories of wildlife. This diagram shows where the law currently stands. You have the Wildlife Protection Law for endangered species and the Animal Husbandry Law for livestock production. But look at the gap in the middle. Companion animals fall entirely outside these established legal frameworks. Take a moment right now to write down this targeted demand, a national companion animal protection law. Keeping a specific goal in focus is vital for a campaign's success. Without identifying this precise legal gap, public pressure often dissipates without achieving a result. Campaigns often fail when they rely solely on digital spaces. Local social media platforms frequently delete posts and throttle traffic. Algorithms can scrub these posts to quiet the conversation before it reaches a wide audience. To reach around this censorship, take the message into physical, international spaces. Crowdfunding or donating to public billboard campaigns in major cities ensures the issue remains visible. This is a photo of Times Square. During the Jieyang case, activists successfully bought space on displays exactly like these, ensuring their message maintained a physical presence outside the reach of digital firewalls. Physical displays in prominent cities are significantly harder for censors to ignore, and they force a level of visibility that online platforms cannot match. Shifting from awareness to financial consequence is a major pressure point. This involves organizing a targeted economic boycott. Lawmakers are highly sensitive to economic stability and trade revenue. When a campaign threatens financial growth, it becomes a priority for the government. This pressure can be applied by publicly refusing to travel to the city involved and boycotting brands that maintain supply chains in that specific region. Using clear hashtags allows you to tie a drop in consumer spending directly to the region's lack of animal protection. Translating moral outrage into a measurable economic impact is one of the most effective ways to communicate with lawmakers. The next stage is to move grassroots pressure into formal channels by working with established international institutions. Global NGOs, such as OPA and ACT Asia, provide a critical service by sending formal inquiries and diplomatic letters to embassies on behalf of concerned citizens. Consider this organized protest in South Korea. International solidarity transforms a local issue into a diplomatic concern. You contribute to this by signing verified, high-impact petitions on platforms like Change.org or Lady Freethinker. To ensure a signature is counted in the final data pool, you must provide accurate details and click the verification link in the follow-up email. Once verified, use the share function to invite 5 additional people to join the effort. Formalized data pools, backed by international NGO expertise, transform digital anger into a diplomatic pressure campaign that is harder for governments to ignore. Legal gap identified. Public awareness amplified. Economic pressure applied. Petitions signed. By completing these steps, you've moved past the initial shock of the tragedy to engage directly in the work of creating new laws. While legislation establishes the legal boundary, fundamentally solving this issue at its root requires ongoing grassroots empathy education. Structural change requires an organized network of people moving with a shared purpose. You can help expand this network right now. Share this video and commit to structured advocacy until the laws protect those who cannot protect themselves.